Thank you guys for tuning into Simply Dhol, your online resource for Dhol lessons. My name is Manvir, and in this video lesson, we're going to cover a very important topic of technique, motions and stick control. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to play Dhol, start out by subscribing and clicking on the bell so you don't miss anything. Before we get into this lesson, it's very important that you know how to hold the sticks. If you haven't seen that video by Gurpreet Pannu, I recommend watching that video first and then coming back to this one. I'll put a link to the video in the description box below. Just to give you guys a heads up, finger control practice is difficult to do because it's meant for fast playing. So the first thing that you guys want to do is grab the sticks. So what we'll do for the purposes of this video is just focus on the treble side, but you can apply these strikes to both sides. So basically what I'm going to do first is grab the tili. And basically I hold it about a third way down and I hold it between the index finger and my thumb. I gently place the ring finger right below it, and this is what I use to strike the dhol. And I use the pad of the finger itself to gain the most amount of leverage. The motions of the sticks are the secret to great dynamic playing. They should be practiced to ensure that you have the sticks at the correct height to achieve the dynamic levels that you're looking for. Now let's take a look at these motions. The first motion that I would like to discuss is the tap stroke. With the tap stroke, you want to start low and you end low. So I typically hold it maybe about an inch away from the treble skin, and basically you want to start here and then you want to strike. The tap stroke is great for playing at low volumes. So basically what you can do to practice this is alternate between the daga side and the tili side by playing ge na, ge na, ge na, or you can play them simultaneously. Da, 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 da. The next strike that I want to focus on is the full stroke. So basically with the full stroke, you want to start high and then you end high. The full stroke is used for loud playing. Again, you can follow the same practice as the tap stroke by alternating between the daga and the tili, or you can play them together. The medium stroke falls in between the tap stroke and the full stroke. So basically you want to start at about a 45-degree angle between the tap stroke and the full stroke if you have the dhol sitting like I do, and the strike itself is used for medium volumes. The next stroke is a pretty cool one, and it's called the downstroke. With the downstroke, you want to start high and you end low. Keep in mind that you can't play two downstrokes back to back. So basically what the downstroke does is sets you up for a lighter stroke that follows. So you can go from downstroke to a tap stroke, or you can go from a downstroke to an upstroke, which we'll discuss next. The upstroke is the opposite of what a downstroke is. You want to start low and then you end high. Basically what I do to play the upstroke is I'll start at about the height of a tap stroke. I'll push in with my ring finger and I'll pull out. Rather than coming into the dhol, I'm pulling away from it. To practice this motion, what you can do is go from an upstroke to a full stroke, or you can go from an upstroke to a downstroke. What I'm gonna do next is a quick recap on all of these different strikes, followed by some exercises, and then we'll take a look to see how these motions can be applied in chawl. Now, let's revisit the basic chawl beat. If we look at chawl itself, it consists of 8 individual strikes. Da, na, 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 da, da, na. If we take it for its base value, it sounds very monotone. Da, na, 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 da, da, na. Where in reality, if you actually play it, it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like da, na, 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 da, da, na. So if you're looking at it on a piece of paper, it's really hard to determine how it's going to be played and how to achieve that groove. To simplify this for you, what I'm going to do is take a look at chawl by breaking it down by each individual strike, starting with how to position the tilly and how to strike the tilly side. The tilly side consists of downstrokes and upstrokes. So you're going to be alternating between the two, starting with the downstroke. So you want to go downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, which sounds like this. The bass strikes themselves lie on number 1, 6, and 7. But to simplify this, what I'm going to do is we're going to start with just the first bass strike, and then we'll add number 7, and then we'll show you how number 6 is played as well. So when playing the first da, what you want to do is come down with the downstroke. And then you want to follow the same motion of the tilly strikes that we just discussed. The da that lands on number 1 and also on number 7 are both downstrokes, illustrated as follows. When playing the da that lands on number 6 out of those 8 individual beats, it's a little bit trickier because it's a ghost note. It's played a little bit lighter than the other das. And what you can do here is, because you can't play 2 downstrokes back to back, you're going to play an upstroke followed by a downstroke. That upstroke will create a lighter sound, also known as a ghost note, because you're still playing it, but it's going to be a lot lighter. So you're kind of using it as a filler. So let me show you how this is played slow. Now let's compare the two chawls. Do you guys hear the difference? Because I do. Next, we'll take a look at the chawl played very slow, and then we'll bring it up to a working speed. To do a quick recap, in this video we discussed the different motions that can be applied to the tilly and to the daga. There's some exercises as well that you guys can practice, so what you can do is just go back to them, write them down, and practice on your legs if you don't want to practice on a dhol. But I would recommend practicing on a dhol so you hear the difference in the sounds. Once you guys have that down, go back to chawl and then practice it with these motions. What I've done to build on these motions is I've created a series of 20 rudiments and exercises that you guys can practice to improve your finger control and your stick control. We'll discuss these in a future video. Before I let you guys go, if you guys found this video useful, make sure you guys hit the like button. And again, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe because there's a lot more content coming. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next lesson.